The man from Afenifere unit, that man does not believe in a tribal politics anymore. He has seen clear that, listen, there is somebody who has a better reasoning to offer Nigeria. He doesn't want to believe in the old politics, a politics of sentiment. He doesn't believe on that anymore. He's seen somebody who can bring Nigeria, give Nigeria the grace. Imagine somebody that people bring out their own money to work for. Then you are telling them they don't have a chance. That is out of. People who are reasoning like this are not going anywhere. They are scared. Tinubu is scared because he knows that Lagos is the only way he can hold ground. And he will be shocked what's going to happen. The Nigerians have changed their mind. They are not more interested in short, I see that most of them will even collect that money from Tinubu and use it to campaign for P2B. Let him be careful if he doesn't know what he's doing. They will collect that money and campaign for P2B. You know, because people need change. Look at the kind of politics Tinubu is playing. Politics of, resistance. He doesn't want anybody to overtake him. He wants to be ordering somebody who is in charge, and a very man who is in charge of a particular group. Why do you elect him? Why do you put him there? It's to make decisions. What is good and right. And they have consulted and come and he's a spokesman at the same time and said, look at what we come up with. Then you are ordering him and claiming that who is he? Is somebody who represents organization. I don't know where Tinubu stands. And the people look up to him. They don't look up to Tinubu. And Tinubu tried to give the same man order for the man to obey. The man refused and say his mind because he's seeing the better future of Nigeria. He's not seeing an Igbo man, he's not seeing an Hausa man, he's not seeing a Yoruba man. He's seeing a Nigeria, a man who can take Nigeria from A to Z. Even though we didn't get to Z, at least he take us halfway. I know P2B cannot give us the what we want, but at least whatever platform he left to us, the incoming government will take over and, continue from there. So for Tinubu to be thinking of these things, you know that he's losing power. The power is going. It is desperate. It's like a cobra that catches a rat. The last breath of rat is what Tinubu is crying. No chance. The people is supposed to give money is the one taking out their own money to campaign for P2B. The same thing go to Katsina State. The same problem. The people want to express themselves. Then you use force. You want to kill them. And this is the same thing they don't want. They organize themselves for P2B. P2B didn't give them money. Then you are still stopping them. So this APC have lost their own ground already. Then PDP, this PDP we are talking about. PDP, number one, Atuku that came out from PDP is a complete failure because the man going out now is a northerner. Then Atuku is also a northerner. But now, I don't know, you remember when the people, the northern group said that every presidential candidate should zone their distance to the south. They make it clear. And Atuku come from nowhere. And they tried to destroy PDP, and he have destroyed it. PDP have died. No more PDP. Where they're supposed to get ground, P2B have cleaned the ship there. Then PDP got no chance. So the mistake PDP make is to bring Atiku as a candidate. So he's not into this contest. He may pretend because they were playing a spiritual politics, whereby whether you campaign, you don't campaign, you use your connection and collect the result. But they can see on the physically now, we are not playing people, they're playing spiritual politics. Now, physically, They are seeing that they have lost the election. And that is why you see they are desperate. So they can even kill to make sure they remain in power. But this time around, they are not going to succeed because the same thing people don't want, which is that force. When they want to express rally, you use force against them. They will make sure this time around they use their own money and do everything and vote you out and install the people, the person they want to. They will invest on this man by themselves. Nobody, nowhere it happened in this. I don't know whether it happened somewhere around the world. I think during Obama time. But this time around, this one is a different story in Nigeria. It haven't happened in Nigerian history. People bringing out their money to support for a particular candidate, a politician in Nigeria. What gives the other political parties the hope that they have the chance? Just tell me, even though without a voting in this election, show me the figure that what gives them the chance that Tinubu will win, Atiku will win, other rest of the party will even win, when people did not even know about them. Though they have laid their platform those days, but the same people, that foundation they have laid, that's the foundation they have destroyed already and try to claim it by force, which is not going to work. People have changed their mind. They have changed completely. You know? So Nigeria have come in a different dimension. They don't want to listen to all those old politicians. They got nothing to offer to Nigerians. Or you look at all their campaign is all about tribal issues. They never come out and tell Nigerians what they can do for Nigerians for them to succeed office. Nothing. But look at the way P2B is canvassing and campaigning. That is where it touches the Nigerians most. Any country that does not produce or feed themselves, that country does not exist. They should shut the country down. Then, let me put issue of Niger Republic between Nigeria and Niger. If you ask me, if Nigeria know that we have a very good interest with Niger, we open the borders, give IDs, make identity cards for everybody in Nigeria so that we can measure economic development with Niger. It does not matter. That is, it depends on the cooperation or the kind of foreign policy we have with Niger. We can still open our border for them. Whatever they want, we will treat them accordingly so that we will not have all this kind of trouble. How are we going to unite Africa? Is it not by opening borders, taking advantage of the economy of the very country we are going to negotiate or relate with? We take advantage of it, send our investment there, in short, to colonize the country again, because that is how you conquer a country. By doing so, you use your economic power, invest in those countries, and take in charge of everything there. So, but aiding Niger all the time, giving Niger money is giving Nigeria problem. And we will make noise, sometimes we will cool down, like what Buhari did last time by giving Niger some particular SUV. At the end of the day, we make that noise. Today, we don't even talk about it. Everybody have forgotten about all those things, So, but it depends on the kind of foreign policy Nigeria have with Niger. If Nigeria will have a very good relationship with them in terms of support, after all, Nigeria has been doing it with other countries. We won't be talking about all this or that. But the way Nigeria handled that matter between that transaction was a very, very crooked one, So, my brother, I just want to leave this comment for the next person to take over. What happened is P2V have have won the election physically, and that is why you see these people are rampant, and they can't do nothing about it. Thank you.
Yes, physically, he has won it. Even spiritually, he has also won it. There's nothing they're going to do about it.
They were believing because like I told you, they play spiritual politics. Those spiritual politics is all about go underground, do the dirty work, then they come out with a result in their pocket. So this time around, they have seen that spiritual politics in short, they have blocked. There's no escape. Now, the physical one they are seeing is giving them tension. I'm telling you, after this election, Tinubu will die. That might take for that one. But I know that he's going to die. He survived the first assassination.
We are not going to wish anybody death.
No, we are not saying he's going to die. Language. The language I mean is, the death I mean is, the man,
yes, thank you very much. Thank you. We here, we are not wishing anybody death. If anybody's going to die, let it be by his own self, not Nigeria wishing them death. If we want to wish anybody death, we have long wished our present president dead for what he has cost us. But who knows? Yes.
It cost us a lot of death also.
So, I want to quickly go to Sarah. Thank you very much. You now know how to do super chat. If you want to do super chat, it's very, very easy. From where you are commenting from, there's an icon and a dollar sign. Just click on it. It will direct you to if you want to subscribe and if you want to how much you want to. Now you've known and you've done your part. Thank you. God bless you. And I want to also thank somebody that also did subscription. Let me quickly see if I could get that person. But somebody also just did subscribed. But you know yourself.
Modias.
Yes, thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. That's a great one. Sarah Ehaefe, thank you very much. And again, followed by super chat people. I like Una too much. Each time we are here, Una they join us, they do everything we they do. Now, Alexander Gomez has also told us that he's watching us with keen interest. And I want to say thank you very much because you've been one of us, you've been following us, and you've been supporting us. God bless you, sir. God bless you. God really replenish that pocket, which you are always taking token from to support this channel. Thank you very much. On that note, I want to go to the next person, which is Machiavelli, if Mr. Andrew is not ready. So Machiavelli, you can talk to us, or do we take some break if you don't mind? It all depends on you.
We can take a break, and then I will continue from there, so that we can have a quick coffee or tea.
If you want us to take a break, we'll just go to you for
Obedience is better than sacrifice. 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 Mama, Papa, where your PVC? Obedience is better than sacrifice. Brother, sister, show me your PVC. Obedience is better than sacrifice. 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 Mama, Papa, where your PVC? Obedience is better than sacrifice. Brother, sister, show me your PVC. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Obi get ability, carry go. Obi get this, carry go. Forward ever, backward never. Get your PVC, they leave them waka. Ahead, yo, follow Obi go. Anywhere you dey, follow am go. Mama, Papa, get your PVC. Brother, sister, make we start activity. Iyelele na P-O-B. Morning, noon and night, P-O-B. Get your PVC, Obi. If not to make a choice, I wanna P-O-B. Ebelebe, bola. Everywhere na P-O-B. Ebelebe, bola. Everywhere na P-O-B. Kowara yaka, koporo yaka, kowara yegu. We a masara wa, we a masara pi. Obedience is better than sacrifice. 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 Mama, Papa, where your PVC? Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Is better than sacrifice. I deliberately just choose that one for people to also know that, yes, when you are obedient, it's better than sacrifice. It's a word that we know right from when we are small, that you better be obedient before sacrifice. And there, Papa, Mama, Peking. That be the symbol for those of us that want to vote that doesn't know. You go see Papa, you go see Mama, you go come see Peking, you see the labor, they carry everybody together. That is obedient Labour Party. If you want to go vote that day, know where you go put your hand. Not go put am for umbrella, not go put am for broom. In fact, the broom don't fail. People don't they burn broom for not. We see the video. Even the people who say that they get this country, they begin burn broom, say not sweep dirty again. Instead, they carry dirty in the house. So that note, we want to call on Machiavelli to continue his opinion. Machiavelli, please talk to us.
Thank you, my lovely brother Leftis. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to every one of you, the panelists, those who are in the comment section, and the concerned citizen around the globe. Well, we've spoken a lot, and all the people that dropped their submission, they are very much on point because of the way they analyzed it. I keep telling you whenever I come here that when injustice becomes a law, resistance becomes a duty. These people thought that everything they have been doing, those injustices will keep on playing the same way. But it has not turned around to say, no, the people will have their mandate. Now, I want you guys to take your mind back to when I told you that everything about this movement is about hope. I told you here that the hope of a young Navy lieutenant that is patrolling the Mekong Delta and the hope of a young boy or a little boy with a funny name who believed that that country has a place for him too. Now, if you look at what is happening in the political spectrum of Nigeria right now, it is a little boy with a funny name that believes that that country has a place for him too. Everybody wants to have a sense of belonging. And the answer is true. Now look at the man in Katsina. Let's take, for example, who came out and said, why is the police stopping him from exercising his fundamental right? Now, my people, do you now know that it is now in this movement that people started knowing that they have their right as the Constitution has illustrated it? In Section 40 of the Constitution, it gave them the freedom of association. That is what that man is quoting now. This movement has opened a lot of people's eyes of we are tired of the ethnicity, we are tired of this godfatherism, we are tired of all sort of manner they use in ruling us. People want to make sure that their vote is counted and their voice is heard. And that is why the parties that have been ruling us are finding it difficult to have a common ground with the people now because they do not want the way they've been ruled to continue that same trail. And a lot of us, like Afenifere Adebanjo, he has said it time and again that he's never supported this kind of higgy-haga political thing that they are trying to gather. He has always wanted a system whereby it is just. If we want to operate this kind of Wazobia system, then it will be turned for the East. He has illustrated it. But even if we don't want to put that one in, because Nigerians don't want to use this kind of ethnicity, tribal, and all sort of things, let us see the competence. And then if you look at the three candidates that are there now who are the front runners, the Obi movement is the one that the people want. They see their hope in. This is not about you are from the southeast. That is what I always want to tell my Igbo brothers. Please, don't use this thing to kind of say it because it is us. Be careful, because everything you don't know, that this thing, it is the combination of the injustice of different parts of Nigeria, whether north, south, east, and west, that has metamorphosed into this obese movement. So any of the Easterner that will take it to say because it's this, you are going to see the wrath of God. I've warned people several times. Don't jeopardize this movement because it is not of just ordinary hand. Because the person that spoke to you earlier, Dele Farotimi, was never an obedient. Go and ask. He was never an obedient before. You need to understand that there's a dynamics here. But look at him talking now. You can see the way he's bringing facts. That this thing is not just what you think it is. And especially for those who are trying to hide this in under the obese movement and want to jeopardize it or either use it to favor the other political party and other use it to carry up their own agenda. Just because, first of all, they couldn't get money from the other side of the party, or they couldn't get what they want in the other side of the party. Because you are seeing a wave that God has destined, you want to put yourself inside and use it for your own selfish interest. And you are playing with fire. Oh. This is not a joke. Oh. Some people might think it's a joke. See, for a northerner to be talking, you saw it just now. It is not a joke. That they are tired of what is happening. They want to have a Nigeria where they can belong. They want to have a Nigeria where it is free and fair, where they can speak and they will not be afraid of anybody, retribution or what sort of things. You see, when he was telling the police, even to them, a northerner telling the police that he has the right to protest or whatever he wants to do, or to make a rally. And the police that was even blocking you see where we have to talk to ourselves. We, the people, the Nigerians, the citizens, we also have to talk to ourselves because some of us does not even understand what all these things are. We just want to join because everything is, no. We need to explain a lot to different people of what this movement actually means to us. Hope, taking back our country, making sure that our country is productive, and making sure that our future generation stands and continuing the same trail we have built for them. That is what this movement is all about. And that is why you see people like Dele Farotimi is queuing on it. Somebody like me, and like I've ever told you here, I've always been a supporter of the people, the people's first. And this is why Omoyele Sowore has about being my candidate. But I have to think, does this actually mean that if I believe that the people should have their mandate and somebody is having that canopy of, accommodating what I believe I should practice or what it's supposed to be, I should be on that movement. That is why you see somebody like me, Machiavelli, there. Because what Dele Farotimi is saying is exactly what I've been telling you here. Don't use this movement for your own campaign or for your own kind of revenge against another person who is a Nigerian. The wrath of God will fall on you. Eh? The way it will come, you will not believe, because all these things I told you it is the injustice of a lot of Nigerians who have died and they are not happy the way they died. So they want to make sure that the people they left behind enjoy what they fought for. That is the reason why this movement is kind of moving. I gave you examples like it can Kensaro Weaver and the Ogoni Nines. Just think about their own. Our brothers and sisters who are dying in every places, all of people who are being killed, kidnapped because they did it. They were not part of the system. They were not part of the political system that have derailed in the country, but they died in the. See, this is that is the movement that is moving now. That is the wave that is moving now. So anybody that is thinking, as they just come now, let me just go and hide, or they will give you money to go and infiltrate them just because you want a ministerial post or you want a local government district, you want to use it. My brother or my sister, I'm sorry for you, because what is there is a papa will sit down
Wait till you know see for front. Papa will sit down here in the Siam. There are some certain things that we Nigerians, we have to talk to ourselves. Enough is enough. That is why I told my brothers from the East, don't say because it's because it will be, that is why you are supporting it. Don't try it, because this is a very serious, you saw what Dele Faro to me told you. It's a very serious cause. This is not a joke. It's not a joke. Don't just say because somebody did me, because this one did me something, and now we are in turn, we have to revenge. The wrath, when it will come, you will not, you cannot hold it. So let everybody maintain that spirit of oneness. Let us work and give that, to give that air, fresh air back to the Nigerians who have suffered enough. I failed in my own to make sure that Nigerians didn't change, because it is my generation now. So that is why you see me day in, day night. I come here to talk to people. It's not that I've not eaten three square meal today, but my purpose is to make sure that what is given to me is given to Peter. What is given to Peter is given to James. Everybody must have a taste of that national cake, as far as we are all Nigerians. That is the reason why all the civil society movement and all this, also you see everybody joining together to say Obidati. It is not just because they are so handsome or they are so holy. No, because the crown was given to them. It was destined to them. And another thing I must tell Nigerians, it is not this movement that will stop the struggle. Have it at the back of your mind. Mr. Leftist is here. When I started this struggle for Nigerians to come together, they laugh at me. They called me names. Mr. Leftist, am I lying? I've been saying this thing here. They called us names. They called me Indomie generation. They called me, we are not politicians. Yes, we are not politicians. I am not a politician.
They also call us Kabu Kabu driver.
Yes, they called us Kabu Kabu driver. Those people that do you know how much to campaign in 700 and something local government? But you see, when I always tell you that it is written in Habakkuk 2 verse 3, go and check. For those who are Christians, he said, for a vision is yet an appointed time. Because that time that is what we are now. But today, now the 200 from a councillorship, Obi cannot win councillorship. He cannot win local government. It has now metamorphosed into the 36 states, heading towards the presidency. Those who were calling us names now, my brothers and sisters, how market? I do not stop here to preach, because we have a lot of work to do. I keep telling you here now that the CPU that makes the Nigerian work is the two houses you are looking at, House of Senate and House of Representatives. Mind you, it is the day you are going to elect those same people into that office. So for us to have a good, clean democracy, it depends on these people, these two houses. So you should make sure, while campaigning for the same principle you want, make sure you also give that platform to those who are heading to that place. Use it to elect people who you know that will not go there because of their selfish interest to jeopardize your movement. Remove them. You know who we are talking about. People that have become governor who said, now we they run Senate, now we they go to House of Rep. People that will come and speak English for you, go there and come back with empty Ghana must go, with their constituency not even knowing that they are representing them. So it is time Nigerians open their eyes. Let us send people that will go there and we tell them, oh Ghana, this one will send you. If we not see this, or in the next 4 years, we'll go carry your bag and baggages, you go return back home, and we will never want to see you anywhere again. We should repeat it every 3 years. Anytime we are holding election, we should always hold them accountable, because now you send them go there. And for those who does not think, this guy don't do me well, and we have been seeing him, my brothers and sisters, be careful. Be careful. All those one where they give you 10,000 for you to go and hinder your brother's progress, the karma will come back to you. No, there's no two ways about it. Go and mark it. That 10,000 where they give you, may you go jeopardize these people, not let them vote. They carry this one, they carry the gun. My brother, don't worry. Bini say, which means, I will explain it in English. The stick we use in beating the first wife, we will also use it to beat the second wife. That is what it is. It's simple. So for those who are planning to go and destroy the structure or destroy the movement for their own political ideas or for their own interest or for the interest of another party, my brother, I feel I'm sorry. Let's not just leave it like that, because you don't know what this movement actually means. And I also told you, for those people from the East, don't say because Obi is from the East, you are going to be using some rhetoric. Be careful of the way you speak. Let us speak about unity, because God is using this person to unify you, everyone. So don't jeopardize it, because otherwise, you might see the rod visiting you. So I beg every Nigerians, if you have any intention to harm this thing, remove your hand. Oh. Remove your hand. This is not just Peter Obi. It's not because he's too handsome or he no book pass. No. He get the people where the crown the feet to. You understand? Beneath the talk and say, Mometo no mogo we me, but we me not be the same on head bio. So my fellow Nigerians, I will still tell you, please let us work together. Stop using languages that are not important. Let us talk to ourselves. Let us go back to the drawing board. If we elect these people, who are those people we are going to see talking now that has that idea of a nation building? That is the people we are going to be electing in various positions. And we also tell them that we are going to hold them accountable if nothing is done. That is when you are going to be seeing a political process, from stage to stage. Thank you, everybody, and may God bless you all.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Machiavelli. That was a nice one. Peter Obi is not because he's an Igbo man. It's not because he's an Hausa man. It's not because he's a Yoruba man. It's not because he's handsome. It's just because he has the grace, and he has been talking to Nigerians, saying things that Nigerians want to listen to. He's been a politician. He has also been warning the politicians that they've done too lot of damage to Nigerians, that it's time to clear up Nigeria. They've stolen so much. You hear him talking, he's not talking like a politician, he's talking like me and you. And this man is humble. He respects everybody, call you my brother, my sister. He does not insult anybody. If you like, insult him. It's not like me. If you insult me, I'm going to insult you back, pepper body. This man is more humble. So that is why he's gaining ground. Just like the way Machiavelli said it, when we started it here, a lot of people were telling us it's not going to work. Who is he? Cannot win a local government. They give us all several names. But we told them from what we are seeing, we have to be visionary. Some people were shocking us here with electricity. So we're really calling us different names, using permutation, we told them this. See, nobody is bigger than God. Whose time has come, you can't stop it. This man deserves it because look at his personality. Look at the way he behaves. So it's not because of anything that is Igbo. Let no tribalize it. Because he's a Christian. No. Like I always say here, if you know us, we'll tell you, we don't even believe in let this one rule. We need the right person, whether it's a Northerner, whether it's a Southerner, whether it's a Easterner, whether it's a Westerner. How far this person has the country at heart. How far this person is ready to work and do what the people want. Doesn't care where you come from. It's only when you are overdoing wrong things, it's attached to your tribe, it becomes a problem because certain people seems to want to be doing certain things. Then it attract much negativity to the tribe. No tribe is too good, no tribe is too bad. That's where what I believe in. So on that note, I want to thank Ayo Joe for this super chat. He has just I know they're not gonna let me talk too much. I go soon leave here for the morning and just do super chat, do super chat quiet. This is very good because it not go make me just talk, now go talk. If I talk small, I'll still talk small. Ayo Joe, this is beautiful. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Very good. Like we said, giving is from the heart. You are not giving because it's a task, but you just give because I say, let me just support. It's not those that have that give. It's those that really want to give that gives. So on that note, Ayo, Joe, thank you for this. We really appreciate you. So we'll just go straight to life. Since we don't have Mr. Andre no more, he has left. It would have been him we would have been waiting for. But now, life, you have waited so long. Please talk to us. Mr. Life, please. Well, if Mr. Life is not ready, we can just go straight to just for you. Mr. Life, when you are ready, please let us know. Just for you, please talk to us.
Okay, good evening,
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm here. I'm here.
Good,
Mr. Life is.
good evening, everybody.
Okay. Mr. Life is ready now, sir. Just for us,
Yeah.
just give us some time. After Mr. Life, you can come up. Mr. Life, please talk to us.
First of all, I'm sorry. I was kind of busy, so I just want to say that this is my first time coming up on among the panelists on this great platform. Actually, I've been following this platform for a couple of months now, and today I said let me just make a little contribution to it. First of all,
Where are you joining us
this
from, sir?
from Kenya.
Ah, from Kenya. Okay. Just hold on.
Yes.
Just hold on. I'm going to welcome you with this. Just hold on.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Our great Nigeria is possible. Our great Nigeria is very possible. And useful. Obedient and useful. Our great Nigeria is possible. Our great Nigeria is very possible. For better infrastructure, for better life, yeah, my people. For better roads, yeah, for better hospitals and health, yeah. For lights today, for everything to work for us, for Nigeria. Yeah. No more hunger. Obi for better Nigeria. Obedient and useful. Obi, Obi, I'll be obedient and useful. Obi,
Yes. Because you are here from Kenya, we want to tell you thank you. You are obedient and you are very useful. Go ahead, sir.
Exactly. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you and the platform for welcoming me in such manner. I'm grateful. My first point is concerning the millions of march to take place on the first day of October. I heard you correcting someone who chatted saying that the match will not determine the number of voters that Peter Obi is going to get. Actually, if this match is not important or if it's not a threat, then there will be no need for Tinubu to stop or intend to stop the match from taking place. Look at Kaduna, El-Rufai, look at this Ebonyi State, look at how the matches that were to take place there were disrupted by the governors of those states. So this match is really a threat to them and they don't want it to happen. But the truth is that they can't stop it because the idea's time has come and that is what will happen. Then secondly, as for the Afenifere group, Tinubu is complaining that the group is not standing for his own, as in his interests. If they had stood for him, he will not be saying what he's saying. He will not be complaining. But because they are not standing for him, but for Peter Obi, now he's complaining. Okay, then the next point is it's just an observation. And I think we can find a way to pass across certain information to the Labour Party group, the Labour Party. The observation is this. Many people, many Nigerians have been complaining about the Labour Party, that they've been kind of docile, complacent about publicizing their qualified candidate in the person of Peter Obi. Now, they complain that they've been calling them to get information from them, calling their state chairman, trying to get information from them, and even trying to pass across some advice to them on what they will do because they are the ones on ground. But their state chairman have not been answering their calls, have not been responding. They are not accessible. So I don't know how this information will get to them so that the correction will be done. Because if you want to win an election in a country like Nigeria with multiple interests, you just have to be accessible. You have to be available because the people are ready now. So you just have to play your own part and take the bull by the horn and do your own part. We the people, we are doing our own part. But you, being the party itself, having this candidate, you are expected to make sure that you are available for the people so that we can all move forward. So these are the few things I just want to say. I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Mr. Life. Thank you for giving us life. I know you are not God, for being part of us. I think it's a much strength and much encouragement that is making
Amen.
us to, yes, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So we'll just be going to call on Just For You. Just For You, you can take it up from there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Special thanks to members of the panels and the panelists who has been doing great work, to see that peace and normalcy return to Nigeria. It's the duty of all of us to do that, and we are not being paid to do that. It's our voluntary. It's from our voluntary will. I want to appreciate everybody and the presenter and the owner of this platform for giving that room or for making it possible. Tinubu trying to complaining about being not supported by his counterpart. Person who stands for justice is always for justice. When you are known for justice and equity, no matter what happens, you stand for justice. This is what I always say. When your father is doing wrong thing, you are there to correct him, or somebody is there to correct him, scold him, that this is what you are doing is not right. So if Tinubu is doing the right thing, I don't think, or if it is the right thing for them to support Tinubu, they wouldn't have left their statement to go for another person. This time around now, we are not talking of whether you are from Yoruba, you are from Hausa, we are talking of competent and quality. And the person that possessed that one is only Peter Obi. Even they themselves have said it. I want to say one thing here, that those who are still supporting APC and PDP, they know the right thing. They know that APC and PDP has failed us over the year, 20-something years. Nigeria is nowhere to write home about. We talk about the Chibok girls, we talk about the kidnappings and the killings and all of that, the terrorism that is going on. And there is no way, even last Friday or Thursday or so, there is a kidnapping case that was reported, something like that. I heard it over the time when they were interviewing Wike, saying that they are demanding for 200 million. I think most of us know that. And after that, in the same time, there was another kidnapping too, and those people are demanding for 200 million. This is keep on going and going, even at the point of this very point now that they are supposed to, do the best so that we say, okay, maybe they will do something, and they are still failing on. Kidnapping is still going on. So what message are they sending? That there is nothing is going to change. The people that are supporting APC and PDP, they know that APC and PDP, they are not anywhere to write home about, but they are supporting them because of what comes to their pocket, because of their political ambition. They want to be minister. They want to hold social posts. I don't want to mention names here. I know most of us know who I'm referring to. I mean, those who are in the forefront. Look at APC, PDP. They are in crisis. Do you know that even PDP are still doing bribery and corruption right there within them? They are breaking their own constitution. I was told that Wike was explaining this, that Yokchayu was giving 1 billion naira. And that is why the man refused to stay down. That is why the man is supporting this. That is why you have crisis over there. A party that cannot resolve itself. A party where you are having naira and dollar flying here and there for corruption. How would that party, save Nigeria? I'm saying this now categorically clear to all Nigerians that we should wake up. Don't allow these people to deceive you again. They failed their promise, and that is the crisis they are facing now, right now. They make promise and they fail it. They make constitution, they break it. So how are these people going to deliver to you what you want? The same problem will be going on and on. For God's sake, if we know the right thing to do, we should not allow these people to deceive us. The people they have killed, the same youth they have killed in toll gate, and that is the same youth they are demanding for their campaign now and their vote. How is it going to be possible? The people that have death, their blood is still telling on them. Their blood is upon their heads. APC have done so much damage to Nigerians. So we should not allow them to come back. I beg all Nigerians. Don't look at what goes to your pocket. Look at people who have no money. They will still, the little they have, they will go out, spend the money for all this campaign they are going about. Peter Obi is not funding them. Nobody is funding them. Because they want a change. But who are there that are supposed to show good example? Who are there to be at the forefront for the freedom of Nigeria? You are still there, you still want Nigeria to remain where they are, even worse than. Because when these people come to power, let me say one thing here. Atiku has been campaigning since 1992, if I'm not mistaken. If you look at the money he has spent since 1992 to up to date, where is he going to recover that money? Immediately you vote him in. That is where he will first center on how to recover that money. He made it clear that he's going to sell NNPC and he's going to sell most government parastatals. So if he said them, who is he going to sell them to? Is it that to himself or he pocket the money? We all know that Atiku is not truthful. It's full of look at the primary, how dollars were flying here and there. But whereas we don't have dollars in Nigeria, the airlines they are boycotting Nigeria, and where if you want to travel, you go to Ghana, all that things. We all know all of that. Is that the same person we still want him to come and rule? I beg you, Nigerians, this is the time for our sober reflection. We don't have history. That is the problem. When something happened to Nigeria, before 2 months, 3 months, they forget about it. They say, let us move on. Let us forget the past. Let us move on. That is how we are having this problem on and on. If we should come together as a people and look at what these people have done, these people are not supposed to be mentioned. At least there should be a decree forbidding these people and members of their family, or a constitution, a law forbidding them from contesting. The people that brought corruption to Nigeria, the people that brought Nigeria to where they are today, they are supposed to be banned from contesting, and members of their families. Because when you look at it, look at Ghana. Ghana was worse than Nigeria until these people that were causing the problem were pushed aside. That was where Ghana now recovered themselves. Ghana was worse than Nigeria. Look at CB, was worse than Nigeria. The same thing, these same people are there. They are the one causing damage, mayhem. They are the one causing damage to Nigeria. What has APC done that you have to say to Nigeria this time around? Only to copy that they want to take Nigerian from consumption to production. That is the word of Peter Obi. And that is more reason why they are saying, Peter Obi, bring out your manifesto. No, when he does that, people will copy him. APC will copy him. PDP will copy him. So now the campaign is almost at hand. We will not see the manifesto. And that time, people will know what Obi wants. Let us try another person. Peter Obi has proved himself beyond reasonable doubt that he's capable. Why is it that when good things want to come to Nigeria, people don't see it that way? They said that Peter Obi movement is only on social media. Why are they jettering? Why are they afraid? Now you are stopping 1 million man, 5 million man in Lagos, and you are saying that they cannot win anything. And the PDP say they won Oshu State. We are not after Oshu or Lagos or whatever. We cannot use one stone to kill 20 birds. The problem of Nigeria is Abuja. When we do that, then every other thing will fall in place. A rightful leader will know what to do. When you are doing good things, even though people, the members of your other party, they see that you are doing good things, they must support you. And I know Peter Obi is going to deliver on that. These are credible people. And when you look at the manifesto of a Labour Party and the people that are there, like Pato Tomi and the rest of them, you see these are credible people. You don't need money to register there. This is only the party that has no crisis. You check on the other party like APC and PDP, there is crisis among them. And they bent on doing what people don't want, like Muslim ticket. People kick against it. But this man insists we must do it, and they do it. Is that the person we want? A person who will not listen to his people? For here, I want to draw the curtain here by saying that 2023, if we miss it this time around, Nigeria should prepare for the worst, because APC is not going to deliver anything other than worse than what they have done. And PDP on its own, let me tell you, I was told, I cannot authenticate it, that one of the highest importer of generator is this PDP flag bearer. But I don't know how true. Somebody can put me right there, because I don't want to say anything that I don't really verify. If that is true, the 16 billion they were given to Green Light, why is it today we don't talk about it? Why Nigerians, while we are sleeping, enemies are sowing seed? These people bent on destroying Nigeria. I will stop here so far. May God bless Nigeria.
Yes, thank you very much. Like I saw K too much. Atiku is right. Nigeria have no business in doing business. I'm sorry, Atiku is wrong. Atiku sold everything we had to himself and his cronies.
Okay.
Any man that has a good man, any good man that wants to do business, just like you said, the government has no right to do business. Government is business. Then no government will want to do a very bad business. You bought something for 10 naira, you go and give it out for 1 naira. What government does that?
Okay.
What government does that, sir? I'm answering you to care too much. Go and read the book Osimba Obasanjo wrote on Atiku. He regretted giving him that position. Sold almost everything cheaply to himself and to his friends. We are not against selling, but if you want to sell, sell to the right people and sell to make gain. Nobody goes to do business and lose. It made Nigeria lost almost everything. Everything was so cheaply to themselves and to their cronies. So, care too much. We are here. We are not here. We don't hate nobody. The NNPC you are talking about, sir, who are the people in charge? No, let's talk. Who are the people in charge? Is it
They
the
are the
people that
one.
really went? Is it the people that really went to school that have the technical know-how?
No, they are the one.
Or
They are
the
the
people
one.
that just put themselves with big cap and that does not know nothing,
Exactly.
managing from head to top? Why would it work? This is what we are talking about.
Sir, let me tell you one thing, okay? I have somebody in one of the courts. I don't want to mention the name of the court, okay? So this person said that when they post somebody there, I don't want to mention tribe or something like that, and this person does not know anything. They just post the person there as the head. So what this person does is that anytime they want to write memo or anything, this person will now come to them, give them money. As the Oga, we will give them money, make them happy, and they were happy with the man. So after they write the memo, write everything, or whatever they want to write, the judgment and the rest of them, this person will now submit it in Abuja. So people will be thinking that is this person, whereas this person does not know anything. Even
We already
sometimes.
Okay, just for you, just allow us to go. You've done your part. You are continuing on that section. All what you are saying now, we already know what we are talking about here. What we are talking about is capacity. They don't have the capacity. What they do is they hire people to work for them, tell them what they want. It's a script. They follow the script. We already know what you're talking about, and the world knows. You cannot be a dummy and you are taking care of lecturers and you want to excel and you are oppressing the lecturer. You want them to do what whoever put you there wants, this set of people, because they are greedy. Please, let's be very clever here. We are not stupid. This is Nigeria. It belongs to all of us. NAPC, we did not put NAPC in every country, force them that you must bring oil. Your land, you must bring oil. When you don't have oil, just the way they are forcing cow on us. The Southerners did not force NAPC in every state that you must have oil. Instead, they connected our pipe to a place, a dry land, where nothing comes out, and be eating the money, the expenditure. They have no production, they eat the money. If you hear their expenditure, yearly expenditure, where they did not drink oil, common one oil from, and they're collecting from, people are laying the egg, they are suffering. Oga, I think we care too much. If you want me to engage you, we will talk here and here because you just have nothing to talk about. I can see you're articulate. You and your Oga, I know you'll get anything to talk about. Atiku is dead and dead forever. He can never be president. PDP is finished. In fact, this man is helping us to.
Yes, so we can pepper them. Pepper them. With your designers, you pepper them. Pepper them. We can reach you, pepper them. We are so pepper them. Your designers, they pepper them. We are so pepper them. Pepper them. We can reach you, pepper them. We are so pepper them. Your designers, they pepper them. We are so pepper them.
Yes. You can see what is happening. That's a PDP man. He's peppering them. You cannot just come and use dollar to find your way into the party and start to do whatever you like. We will destroy it together. Wiki is there to help them. So let me go to Sons of God. Sons of God, please talk to us. Sons of God.
Hello?
Yes, please talk to us.
Yes, I think I missed the start of the program, but the only thing I wanted to say is that I think you spoke about the Obi visit to the okay, yeah, I think you spoke about Obi talking about his plan on the health sector. Well, that's a very good one. We just had that this evening. 100 million Nigerians. Hopefully, I know they're putting together a very good team because I listened to Pato Tommy's interview the other day on another. I don't know. I can't remember the channel. But the way they are designing their team, I think eventually when they come out with their various with their campaign structure, I think Nigerians will be amazed what they're putting together. They're really putting something together that will be one of a kind, you know. So, but maybe this is just a little bit of snippet, just a little bit of the dropping a little bit of what some of the plans they have for Nigerians. I think Nigerians will be quite happy with hearing 100 million Nigerians, and maybe if they can put more meat on the bone here, maybe give us more details of their plans, because I know they have people working on various areas of the campaign. Maybe people in the health, people in the whatever areas and infrastructure, whatever. So they'll come out, they give us more details. So it's a good one. Now, as I think you also spoke about the Bodlum man, like my sister likes to call him, the one that is going that I think the only plan they have is to share money. I don't know if you played the video here where there was a girl who was just taking a video outside the house of Tinubu. Don't know if you played that video today, where people were just lining up and just going in to take their own 1,000. I don't know what I don't know what they were giving them money for, but there was a long line outside his house at the in Bodilon there, where a long line people were just going in to get what they said it was 1,000. So they've told you, that's telling you what their plan is. They don't plan to, because these people, they don't have anything to run. They have no plan. They have nothing to sell to Nigerians. They have a very bad product, and that is the greatest problem they have. Their product is a very bad product, so they have to resort to trying to bribe Nigerians, trying to get Nigerians to vote for them by buying votes. So that is all they have. But the unfortunate thing for them is that Nigerians have woken up. They've realized that Nigerians who have been docile, who have been sleeping for so many years now, Nigerians now realize that this is our time. We have to do, the only way we can take power back is to get engaged in the process. So it has come at the wrong time for them. I think they thought Nigerians would continue to be fools and not do anything. The 1 month matches or whatever you want to call, the 1 million matches or whatever you want to call them, they're getting bigger. They're getting bigger by the day. And I just watched a video of Charlie Boy. He's arrived back in Lagos now for the Lagos arm of the next one. They've done the Abuja one. They're back in Lagos now, planning the Lagos one. I think this coming weekend. I'm sure it's going to be maybe the mother of all rallies on this weekend. So as the days go by, it's becoming clearer to both Atiku and all of them that there's only one direction that Nigerians are going to. So I only hope that the people in charge, INEC and all the rest, they keep to their own part of the plan and not know, because Nigerians right now are so energized and so engaged that they will not accept any foul play, except they don't want they will suffer. I don't want to speculate on what is going to happen, but I think it's clear to everyone that anyone that tries anything, whatever you get, you have to accept it, because Nigerians have seen this election as their way to send a message, and they are prepared to do whatever it takes to send that message to the people on top, to hear that message. So that message will come out loud and clear, whether Tinubu is complaining about Afenifere or whether he's complaining about anybody, is irrelevant. People have said what they want to say. The honest people, the honest people, not innocent people, the honest people have said what they have to say. If just like you, I think you made reference to this lawyer, this Farah, is it Farah Tony, whatever, I can't remember his name. When he was saying, I've listened to his interviews before, and he's always been constant. I didn't even know it's part of Afenifere, but he confirmed that today from his interview. The Afenifere have always been, their own point of view has always been, they always stood for equity and justice. And as far as they're concerned, the presidency is going to come to the south, and the only part of the south it has not come to is the southeast. And it happens to be that they now have a good candidate. So irrespective of whether it's going to come to the southeast or not, But what now happens is that they even have now everything now worked out so fine that the candidate they have is a very good candidate. It's a good product. You don't have to make too much noise to sell it. Just his record is out there for everybody. He's been on YouTube for years. The videos, old videos, they're all there. Old awards from other people, old awards from establishments, from when he won the governor of the decade about two or 3 years ago, long before he fought for governor. Everything is on YouTube. So the man's history, if somebody wants to research Peter Obi, just a day is enough for you to just put Peter Obi there and start watching videos from 8 years ago, 7 years ago, from awards that he has got. You can see he's like an open book. So Nigerians have gone and they've done their research and they've seen, well, this is the man that we're going to stand behind. This is the man that's going to lead us to the promised land. And I hope that this time around that we actually get the results that we want. So I will stop here for now so other people can talk. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. It is a clear matter that Peter Obi is the man that people want. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. You see Nigerians coming together to do a march or campaign. It's not campaign now, to walk freely without giving money, without being organized by the political structure, they call it. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. Is it not wonderful? I can see why a lot of people are afraid. Even some of the followers of Atiku and Tinubu, I can see why many of them are very much not settled. They are not comfortable. Yes, like the man still saying that the person of the managing director of NAPC is a qualified engineer. Is Malami, the Minister of Justice of Nigeria, is he not a lawyer? Go and look at what he's producing. Go and look at what he's saying. Is it by go there and just get quick, cheap certificate? Can you compare any of them to anybody from the Southeast West? And what grade did he enter school with? If you want to enter school, if you don't get 220, 230 in the north, in the east, west, and others, you don't get it to university. In the east, how did they do it? 120 can. Are they the same? You want to tell me that? No, I'm not going to put on your shell. They went to school. Which school? Is it by paper certificate? Let me go and write exam with the engineer. Me that is not an engineer. Let me and him go and write an exams. You come here to come and deceive us. Who are you deceiving? Which school? See the people that say they went to school. Let them come and do presentation. Let them come and talk. You see, you went to school and you are still supporting such a person. Which engineer that could not fix an NPC? Engineer that could not fix an NPC is an engineer. Which engineer? Don't let us come out. Campaign has not started. 28th of this month with uplifting. Come and engage us here. We'll let you know how it works. We are all ground, man. We are not afraid. We know it all because we are part of it. Don't believe in paper qualification. Come and tell us what you can do. Or someone are not saying go school. Many of them say they went to school. Which school? They are using Kabbalism to get what they want and go to any place and buy certificate and come and tell us that they are qualified. Can they sit with a child of JSS3 in Benin or in the East? Let them try it now if they will pass. Let any of them go and sit with a child in the East or in the South of GSS3 and write the exams. Mona no annoy me here. I know the verse. We are just talking. Yes, we've lost Jerry Ikan. Yes, we have Chooks here. Chooks, please talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Leftist. Good evening, fellow panelists and those watching us and those commenting on the comment side. Leftist, before I proceed, may I ask if you can give more information about the rally in London? I don't know if you have. In London, I had October 1st.
Yeah, there's going to be a rally in London October 1st.
Yeah,
Peter Obi movement march is all over, almost everywhere in Nigeria on October 1st.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the one in London, is there any detail? You know where? you know.
Where do I have it to? I wrote it somewhere. All the details of the program, where it's gonna hold and at what time. But if you give me time, maybe I have to look for it because I did that broadcast some time ago. That was from my phone and a lot has entered. I did not just keep it personally. I will try to see if I can get the details before we round up.
If you do, and because even if there's any detail how we can get this thing to print the shirts, that will be fine too.
Okay, I will see if I can get that details of where it is holding and the particular place because they were all written out, place and details of where the rallies are going to start and at what time, at what area. I think I saw that flyers and I didn't just keep it specially. After the broadcast, I would look for it before.
People are in my area to go to London, so even that's why I'm asking if there's anywhere we can get this thing to print the shirts, that will be fine too. The template.
I don't know of their printing arrangement anyway. I cannot say much about the printing arrangement. Everybody is doing their own printing. If you can arrange for your printing, it's okay. A lot of people have done their personal printing.
No, I mean
Yes.
to get the template of the logo and this thing. That's what what we need for the printing. Yeah, I know.
The templates, if you ask me, if you go to any printer and just show them from anywhere, they know how to catch it. That is the job of a printer. Once you go to any printer and say, this is this logo, this is what I want you to put. Once they see the logo from the source you put it, they've gotten it. It's very easy. So in case if you want to print your own as a contribution, where I am here, a lot of people have done their own contribution. They have done their printing. And I have seen samples of a lot of personal things. They didn't even interfere with anybody, their own contributions. So you can also do that, sir.
Yeah, just for the distance for now first for the rally. That's the one because I'm gathering some people from my area to go to London. So
Okay.
yeah,
We'll try to give her that information again, if not exactly today, but we'll surely do since you requested for it.
Please. Yeah, thank you. It's a when we talk about this thing, just like well, I know that this is what we're gonna discuss today. I was talking with some of my mates around 5 this evening. We were discussing the obedient and politics in general. And somebody sitting beside us in the pub, a Nigerian too, came up to us and asked us to stop wasting our time. That is not going to happen. With their usual balancing, let me put it that way, with their usual balancing, they were saying to us that, that these men are master class in elections. He tried to give us an example how Buhari won over 12 million for 2 consecutive times without winning election, and the master until he missed the master. So he was saying that at a point I get infuriated because you cannot come and tell me that I'm wasting my time. It's my time. If I want to waste it, I waste it. So I have to tell him that as I am here, because he asked me if I got a PVC. I said, no, I don't have PVC, but I can boast of 10 to 20 people who have PVC right now. And that is what I can do. That is what those who are in the diaspora can do. Because he made mention of some of us in diaspora, making empty noise and, that. So I said to him, do you have PVC? He said, yes, I have PVC and my family have PVC. I said, okay, who do you want to vote? And they say you have no choice yet. I just continue to talk to the people, we were discussing, because this kind of person are those
Okay,
going around trying to convince people.
okay, hold on. That of London is holding at just Trafalgar Square, London.
At Trafalgar.
Yes, Trafalgar Square, London. That's when
Any
it's.
time of meet?
And they didn't put the time. Let me see. There was time here. No, no time. They just say they only come up on October 1st, and all the places like Lagos, all the places, Lagos, Kano, Delta, Abia, Edo, Osun,
Okay,
Akwa Ibom,
I
and
will try.
London.
I will try to dig more anyway.
Yeah,
I just
Trafalgar
let
Square.
me see you, because I'm aware that you've said this is from you. I even know for the first time.
Yes. Okay, go ahead,
So
sir.
yeah, so these people will always come from different angles to try to cast doubt to our minds. But the simple reality, like one of the speakers here said, physically, he has won. Then Mr. Lefty said, both spiritually. So it's a complete package. The era where they use their money to go and stock what is it called, PVCs, because this very person made mention of stocking PVCs and stocking INET. So I said to him, those days have gone. I said, Nigerians, they are very angry right now. But one thing they understand is there's a golden opportunity to change the narratives. But if the old system persists not to allow the changes to come in by stealing the mandate, they will not have it easy. They will not have it easy. Nobody is threatening, because you cannot tell people. I watch the Just rally, whereby people come out and say, hey, we are hustling just to contribute towards this rally. What else do you want to know? If somebody can leave everything he ought to do for himself to go and hustle for money. These are youth. These are children just of voting age. And they go to get those money and use it to print shit that they wore on that day. And you are telling us that he cannot do nothing, he cannot win. So if he cannot win, why is he angry that Afenifere endorsed Obi? Because if I know he cannot win, I say, okay, Afenifere, they always endorse, whoever comes to them. But that is not what they did. They endorse the candidate they believe in, the candidate they want. Like they said, they believe in justice and equity. Not just because the candidate is good, but fortunately, it was found in the same region. I listened to Njenje Media. He was given a dose, thumbs up and left and right, for starting this movement. So it cannot be that it's an Igbo affair. Yes, in the eyes of Nigerians, the way we look at things, it is an Igbo affair. But who started it? Was it an Igbo man who started him? Even Obi don't even know himself. Even him today, he doesn't know how this movement. The only thing he knew is Maybe one or two persons convinced him come to labor, and that was it. He's been saying go and check before he went to labor. So it's not like he went to labor and he started saying go and check, go and check, go and verify. He was saying go and verify, but nobody. People were actually researching and doing all things to verify, but they didn't come out for him until he went to Labour Party. Then a group of interest says, hey, this is where to go. And like a magic, like what everybody's been waiting, everybody followed. So if he's not a threat, why are they stopping him from, holding Larry's? I cannot say even him, because he never knew anything about it. He's not among the people who is organizing it. The main party, they are not the people who are organizing it, because they, by constitution, they are not even allowed until the campaign starts. So these are what Nigerian youth and the people who are tired are doing for themselves. So he can mourn as much as he likes. The simple reality is, Afenifere have said what they said. I've been following Adebanjo. I always say it. He's that consistent. He is that consistent. He always say it as it is. Remember, I begin to hear restructure and the fake 1999 constitution from him. From him. So when such a man and his group says, hey, this is the way we can make Nigeria better, he always say it. What is he gonna lose to lie at that age? It doesn't make any sense. And that's why he is saying things as he is. So if he is attacking him or saying anything, I mean, for those who question people who talk about his age, and they question those people for not respecting him as an elder. But Adebanjo, we know that he is older than the bullion man. So what is he saying? Is it when he gets to where they want to connect election or politics, they remember that we Africans will have respect? Or is there a certain age one will attend to belong to that club that they cannot respect those who are even their seniors, but those who they felt is their juniors have to respect them? I mean, Nigeria is not a personal property, So all we're saying is, let everybody do what they can. Let us come out. Let us motivate the people, because we can only disgrace these people on that day when the election result comes out. They will be surprised, including all this. He's not going to have Senate. He's not going to have this. They will be surprised, because people are changing. I don't have fear with the caliber of people I know that is behind this thing. Like the previous speaker said, those who are behind him, I know their manifesto is down, but they don't want to bring it out until campaign starts, because the people still have. I've seen where people are accusing each other of stealing their manifestos. So such a thing can happen to anyone. They can steal the manifesto, and tomorrow it becomes this person steal, that person steal. So I have confidence, and I ask everybody who can contribute in any way or shape, even as we are saying here, because it's part of contribution. But if we can take it to the next step that will help us, I think we'll stand a better chance to have what we want in Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. It's like we have Jerry Icon now. So Jerry Icon, please talk to us because you'll be off and on.
Okay. First of all, I want to say good evening to the finalists. And this is my second time in this program. First of all, I want to say thank you for a good job that you are doing. God bless you. First, the Nigerian youth should understand something. Collecting money from these old people who are supposed to be our grandfathers is not the right way to go. The obedient movement is beyond what anybody can classify as a political party. We are not political party. We are bigger than any party in Nigeria. That is one thing I want Nigerians to understand. Partially, Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu and his maggots, sorry for using that kind of word, but I have to use it. They are trying to change the whole scenario to something tribal politics. The Yoruba youth, the Yoruba people, they are not seeing it as a challenge to them. But I want every Yoruba man out there, and I hope that they listen to this. 85% of the people that were killed in toll gates were Yoruba youth. And I want the Yoruba people to understand that President Muhammadu Buhari stated it clear that he did not order the soldiers to shoot. Where did the soldiers get the order from? The following morning, this same APC flag bearer was granted an interview. When Lagos State were mourning for the death of our youth, this man was smiling and laughing in that interview. And he was talking bullshit. He refused to answer the question of where did the soldiers got that order from. That is one. Two, I want Nigerians to understand that this is not about the Igbos. I'm a Yoruba boy. I'm from Osun State. Ife precisely. The people who are saying that Tinubu, it is time for the Yoruba to become a president, I totally disagree with that. If you must come to equity, you must come to equity with clean hands. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo is a Yoruba man from Ogun State. To hell with that bullshit that they are saying that Obasanjo is an Igbo man. That is a pure lie. Now, the Yoruba people should not see this as a challenge to vote against Peter Obi. Because for me as a Yoruba boy, they have been telling me campaign for Tinubu. If you check my picture, I'll only put the picture there for Tinubu. But the truth is, as someone who have conscience, as someone who wants a better Nigeria, the only candidate that I can raise my hand and beat my hand on the chest that can make Nigeria a better place as of today is Peter Obi. I'm not praising him because I feel he's younger. No. I am praising him because of the few encounter and because of what he has done in the past. When Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State, I went to Anambra State with my father, Opiweka, the spare parts market, to sell spare parts. We got a contract and we took these spare parts to Opiweka in Anambra State. We got there. Some people came on board and they say, ah, you're going to pay for grant. It's 10,000. We paid. I want to tell you something that all Nigerians must know. That a man who don't care about if you are my tribe or you are my relative, he does not care about that. What he cares about is justice. Now, another group came and they said, this is ticket, you have to pay. And I said, see, we never sell markets. We have not sold anything for now. Allow us to sell, we will pay for the ticket. Can you guess how much for that ticket? That ticket was 25,000. That was the first ticket they gave us. Within 1 hour, we paid the 25,000. They allowed me to leave. When I left, they came to meet my father. They told my father to pay for that another ticket again, that it was from the local government, something like that. And they said that one is another 10,000, and my father paid. Luckily, I came from where I went to buy food. My father has already paid for the 10,000, and they brought another ticket. And that ticket, they said it was from the state government, that it was 50,000 naira. That was the ticket that caused problem between me and them. And I said, never, we can never pay. And during the process, we started arguing, and something led to something. Somebody hit somebody, and it turned into a fight between me and the ticket sellers. Something led to something. I don't know how the rumor spread. Secretary to the state government came to Opiweka on that day. Do you know what they did? The governor gave the order, and Peter Obi was the governor. They said they get the order from the governor to arrest that ticket seller who came with a fraudulent ticket. That ticket was a fraud ticket. Because they knew we were strangers, we came to sell spare parts in that market because we didn't have a store. We just came and we drive into the market with our trailer, and the place we park our goods, they came there, they started giving us fraudulent tickets. Then when it got to the 50,000, we refused to pay. And so lucky, the Secretary of State came on board, and we gave him the ticket and so many other things that we are paid for. And he said, this is fraud. And he asked, who was the person who gave us the 50,000 naira ticket? They started hiding the guy. And so lucky, the police that came with him drove the guy out. And he said, okay, they handcuffed that guy and they put it in the halos. And they put him in the halos. Irrespective that I could not speak, I'm not an Igbo boy. I'm a Yoruba boy. But they got the order from this same governor. For him, he said, arrest the ticket seller. And they arrested him. This is what it takes for someone not to be tribalistic. This is what it takes for someone for justice. And I heard from a reliable source that they are forming something like a Nigerian youth or Nigeria Christian youth movement for for Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu. I just want to advise those youth who are trying to create such movement. I don't know if the movement have already started, but I know that they are paying some people money to start such movement. I just want to give a little advice to them. What will you take? What will you gain if you sell your country for a slavery, for a peanut, and our people and the urban generations that will come on board suffer for it? Because if Peter Obi win this election, there is a clear roadmap that these people will be retired, and their followers will be retired along with them. This way, Nigeria can move forward again. And if you choose, power is not given, it is taken. And I want all Nigerians, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of their tribe, I want them to understand something, that Nigeria belongs to all of us. And it is our responsibility to raise our country and to save our country from these people who have decided to put us into slavery for the past 62 years. A country blessed by God with natural resources. We cannot boast of 24 hours electricity. A country blessed by God by natural resources. We cannot boast of security. Should we talk about the suffering that Nigerians are going through? For God's sake, we have a lot of land, but the cost of living is killing the poor.
All right.
The cost of living is too much, and we need all Nigeria to come out passionately,
Okay.
because we that are behind this Obidanti movement, we see this not just as something that we need to do, but we see it as something that we have decided to give our life for. Because it is better for you to fight against the people who are putting you in slavery. Fight. It will be recorded that you fought them,
All
than
right.
for you to
Okay, right.
keep on saying no. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your program. And I really appreciate it. And
Yes.
thanks to the finalists.
Yes. Thank you very much. That was a good testimony. I will put it as a testimony. And again, for talking about Christians, Tinubu going about some youth going about to form youth for Tinubu, it is normal. It's very okay. Please don't unmute yourself. It's the whole back is coming. If you are not talking, there's no need to unmute yourself. It's only when you are talking that you can unmute yourself. You want to talk. Putting on your microphone, you can get hold back or noise from your background. So that is not a problem. It is normal. His name is Bola Asewaju Tinubu, the man that can hire bishop. If he can hire bishop, why can't he hire some youth to stand for him and say, yes, we are for you with enough money? It doesn't really mean that those youth really mean to support him. They want to eat money. Some people will actually support him because of money, but the full Nigerians are not supporting him. It does not mean he won't have supporters. So I do we have supporters like him. PDP man, Dubai Oga, we have supporters like him. It is normal. We all cannot just follow Peter Obi. The few ones that are greedy, that are still like them, want to, yes, they are my people. But it is clear that he cannot pay people to march in the street of all Nigerians the way it is happening all over the world. Everywhere, Peter Obi, they are inviting him. Can he even talk for 5 minutes? Let him hire people to come out in March. In money go finish. He go pay today, pay tomorrow, pay next tomorrow. Different states. In money go finish. Let him be paying. And see if he will get the natural number we are getting with Ashish. So also the vote day, election day, that's how it's going to be like. A lot of people will say this is enough. The awareness is you cannot beat the awareness. The awareness you cannot beat it. The awareness the match is giving is enough to change people who are not even Labour Party members to become Labour Party members. Saying that a lot of people are coming up. So who will help you? After the day the thing happened he did not just come and say he was not the one that asked. He was even boasting to say, I remember Jakapan after the killing of October 1st, 2020. And so Wachu came out to say, yes, he's not running. They said I have run away. They said my son Sheyi, what do you call his name, is still there. I am still the Jagaban. He did not, he's not coming to tell the the people that he killed to vote for him. In fact, karma is real. So on this note, I want to say thank you to everybody because we need to close up. Today is going to be very, very brief program. I want to thank everybody that have been here, those that are watching us, that we are not seeing you, but you are seeing us. Thank you. Because of you, we are here showing ourselves. And for those that have really supported us in the super chat, Parker just continued to support us how many times? Like 4 times. Yes, did. It's 4 times. Then Sarah Ihafe joined. Alexander Gomez did his own. Then Ayo Joe finally rounded it up for today with the super chat. So far, we had a man of prestige, Let Go, Chubu Zoidi, and Mr. Andrew. Mr. Andrew did not talk today. I guess he's very busy. I was busy. So Mr. Andrews did not talk today. Collins, Machiavelli, life. The man that gave life, the man that came, I think, the very first time today. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate when we see new people and new faces. And thank you, the man that subscribed today. The Academy something. I didn't write the name down, but I know you know yourself. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you, Sons of God. Thank you, Just for Me. Thank you, Jerry, that just spoke. And thank you, Chooks, that also spoke before now. So we're going to be rounding up, and we bless you. We thank you all for joining to this broadcast. Because without you, I keep saying it, we won't be here. So it's going to be next week, Sunday. Goodbye and God bless.